Grief is how we express love after loss. Death doesn't end a relationship, it changes it. It's like, oh yeah, it's Lily's dad who died of cancer. Well, actually, no, he had a name. His name was Dave. Actually, he was a lot more than how he died.
And Claire was like life and soul of the party. She wanted to be a teacher.
Was very charismatic, very opinionated, and I've definitely inherited that. Very funny, so funny. I like to think I've inherited that as well.
I mean, she was a gorgeous woman, vivacious. Everybody adored her. He had so much potential. He was so clever. He was so good at things. She was my best friend, my absolute best friend.
I like to refer back to what she has taught me and how she has raised me.
That still makes a little bit of her alive. The fact we're still talking about her and talking about events with her in.
Because they were human. We loved all their craziness and their ridiculous things.
It is quite important to have those conversations about how you're feeling at the start.
I needed to talk. I needed to be angry. I needed to be sad. I needed to be funny. I needed to laugh at some points and be happy at some points, and then really, really down at other points.
I think sharing in all situations, although it can make you feel upset, it definitely helps with dealing with your emotions.
You need to stop comparing yourself because everyone deals with this in a different way.
My friends now, we don't have any stigma talking about it, and we regularly check in with each other.
I think there's nothing better than I could cry every now and then. Getting it all out is the best thing in the world.
I think accepting that, you're not going to be the same and you're probably not going to be fully okay for a really long time, but that's okay.
It's given me a lot of appreciation for smaller things in life.
You begin to really, really cherish and value the relationship you have with people.
Because I've had a lot of grief, maybe that has made me a better person.
A lot of people don't actually realise the biggest event in their life is the making of themselves, like the realisation of who they are as a person.
The people I'm close with have been very accepting of how I embed my mom in my daily conversations.
When you're expressing love for somebody, it's not necessarily about constantly saying, I love you, I love you, I love you. It's things like, are you okay? Can I get you anything?
If you ever do want to talk, I think that can be often so lovely, because even if you don't, just to know that someone's there.
Do you want to go and do this today? Why don't we go for a coffee, have a catch up?
Knock on the door or say, hey, are you okay?
Tough day for you. I'm thinking of you. If you want to chat, I'm here. Friends that are willing to listen to you talk the same old shit over and over, repeating yourself.
You just need to accept people for who they are, what issues they have, and help them and get them through it.
It doesn't really matter what order you speak to them in. You just need to speak to them.